Hello everybody, this is Ed and this is Let's Cook It. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to make something I saw on YouTube today. It's super easy to put together, hardly any prep work at all to it. What it uses is a frozen deep dish pie crust. You're going to make some taco meat according to the directions. It's got some shredded cheese in it, some green chilies, some of the diced tomatoes with the chilies in it, and 2 cups of crushed Doritos. Okay, so let me put the camera down here on the pie shell. This is the first step we're going to do. Now, I've already done the prep work on the meat. I've already prepared it, and I didn't use a whole lot of water in this. I used a can of those tomatoes with the juice and just a little bit of water because you don't want this really soupy. So after you get the meat prepared, let me kind of get this into the shot if I can. All right, you want to take this prepared meat and just put it into the pie crust, just like that. And you can also make your own pie crust if you want to, or get the pie dough that rolls out. You can use that. But just make sure it's a deep dish pie crust because it has 1 pound of ground meat in it. And as always, you can use any kind of ground meat you like. Ground chicken, ground turkey. I think sausage would be good. I just got the ground beef because it was on sale. And right now, beef prices are kind of high, so when I find it on sale, I do get it. Now, after you get the meat into the pie shell, what you want to do is bake it. And it's going to bake at 425 for about 25 minutes. Then we're going to take it out of the oven. Let me get this in the shot here. So, yeah, there's all the meat in there. And as I said, bake at 425 for about 25 minutes because you want to bake the pie shell. Let's get that in there really well. All right, like I said, this is going to be a super easy thing that you can put together. And afterwards, we're going to, when it's done, we're going to make it like a little bit of a taco salad. We're going to add some lettuce on there, some shredded lettuce, maybe some more chopped up tomatoes, and some sour cream. All right, so I'm going to put the video on pause. I'm going to put it into the little oven back there. And I'll be back in just a little bit. See you soon. Okay, folks, welcome back. This is Ed, and this is Let's Cook It. This is the Doritos Taco Pie, and I'm going to put the camera down here so you can see what it looks like so far. So as you can see, we baked the crust, and it was I did about 20 minutes because this was getting a little bit brown. And what you can do, if you don't want to get it too overly done, cover this with a piece of foil, and that way this doesn't get super duper dark. All right, so now on to the next step. So we're going to add a layer of the green chilies to the top of this. Just like that. Kind of spread them out if you like. Of course, you can leave these out if you don't like them. I happen to like them, so I'm going to put them in there. That looks like about enough. I also forgot to mention that the recipe that I watched, in the bottom of the pie crust, they put refried beans. I don't like those, so I did not use them. All right. So to this, we're going to add some cheese. Just a little bit like that. And this is going to go back into the oven just long enough to melt the cheese. It's already pretty hot, so it shouldn't take long. Now what we're going to do is take some of these Doritos, approximately 2 cups crushed. I just crunched them up with my hands. Or you can put them in a bag and seal them up like a plastic bag. Hit them with a rolling pin, whatever you like. I don't think we'll use all the Doritos, but we can use the rest later for when we do eat it, after it comes out of the oven the second time. Now to this, more cheese. And again, you just want to melt the cheese. So probably what I'll do is just turn on the broiler portion of the little oven there and melt the cheese. That looks good to me. All right. Again, I'm going to put the video on pause, put it back in the little oven, take it out, we'll cut a piece of it, see how we like it. Stand by. Okay, everybody, it's the moment of truth for the Doritos Taco Pie. I left it in, or actually I didn't leave it in. I put it back in for about another 5 minutes under the broiler just to melt that cheese. I didn't want to get it real crunchy or golden brown, just enough to melt it. So let's put the camera back down here so we can take a look at it. There it is. Now, I anticipate that cutting this is going to be quite messy, but we're going to cut it anyway. All right. So we'll just start cutting. Get a little piece of it like this. Kind of get the plate over there so we can kind of see it go on the plate instead of on the towel. Just scrape it on the plate. Let's get some of that other stuff that's fallen out. Now, okay, it didn't come out very attractive, but that's okay. Like I said, it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to taste good. So to this, let's put some sour cream. Just like that. We're going to add some tomatoes to this. These are just canned tomatoes. I didn't have a tomato to cut up, so I just thought I would use this. Let's have some more of these green chilies on the top. We're going to put some Valentina. This stuff is the best hot sauce, I think. That's my opinion. Put some on there like that. Taco sauce would be good too. Let's add some lettuce to the top of that. So there you have it. Basically a taco salad, but it's made with a pie shell. So let's get a bite, see what we think. We'll try to get a little bit of everything in there. So there's some of the meat and cheese and lettuce. That turned out really well. And you know what? Those Doritos are still crunchy. All right, here's a little bit more. Got some sour cream in that shot. I think it turned out really well. I forgot to mention, I used a lower sodium taco seasoning mix because, you know, you're going to have the Doritos on there and they're salty anyway. And the cheese has a little bit of salt in it. Unless you want to use the regular kind, that's okay. You can do that. I definitely would make this again. Now, let me see. I mentioned the refried beans, that's in that. I don't care for them, but I think if you like the refried beans, go ahead and use them. I think that would be okay. Maybe cut up some jalapeno peppers and put them on the top if you like a little bit spicy. And also you can make your own taco seasoning. That's easy to do as well. But just for convenience, I got the packet, and it's just as good. And you might have all the stuff that's in the taco seasoning mix in your pantry or your cupboard, and just follow directions on how to do that. Make your own taco seasoning. It's going to be great. All right, everybody. I think I'll call this a success and something that I would definitely make again. And I think if you make it, you'll like it. As always, if you have any helpful hints, suggestions, tips, tricks, any recipes you want to see me make, just hit me up in the comments, and I'll be happy to read them and see if I can come up with something, and we can maybe collaborate on something. I don't know. It's kind of a little bit of an overcast day here. The sun is trying to peek out, so I'm going to take advantage of that and get outside for a little bit and work on my tan and see how successful I'm going to be with an overcast, somewhat sunny, somewhat cloudy day. All right, everybody. I hope everyone has a great day. Be safe, be happy, be healthy, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, do good, be good, and all that happy stuff. This is Ed. This is Let's Cook It. If you'll hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell, that does help out the channel. And as always, I'm going to say, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to taste good. This is Ed. This is Let's Cook It. Everybody, have a great day. I'll see you next time on the channel. Bye for now.